Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing about an interesting topic of how to create a web application in Python without any knowledge of front-end development. There is an awesome library called Streamlit. We'll be discussing about that. Okay, so as you can see in the streamlit.io, this is the website name. You can see it's a faster way to build and share data web apps. It turns your data scripts into shareable web apps in minutes. Everything in pure Python, no front-end experience required. So this is a very interesting website and I have been following this library for last 4 years. Also you can just go here and you can see in the documentation part also, like docs.streamlit.io, where you get all the references of how to call these components, everything, and you can see how people are utilizing this particular library. You can go to the app gallery, you can see the various web applications that have been created. Okay, and in the docs section you can actually check for all the relevant documentation, like in the tutorials. There is one more thing which is a cheat sheet, docs.streamlit. In the library cheat sheet you can see all the how to utilize this particular library and what are the different options that are there. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you the first how to utilize it. I'll be utilizing PyCharm. Okay, so in PyCharm this is my test.py. To install this library you just need to write pip install streamlit in your terminal command from wherever. So I'll just show you first here. So just you need to write here pip install Streamlit. Okay, so currently I have already done, so I won't do it, but yeah, here you need to go to the terminal and you need to install that particular. You just need to write pip install Streamlit to install this library. And how to import this library is import Streamlit as st. Okay, now here you can just utilize the st and write. So in the UI you will see, like if you want to display any message you need to utilize write. Okay, so st.write, and whatever you write it over here it would be displayed in the UI. Okay, similarly there are other options as well, like if you want to have a button, it would be st.button and click me is the name of that. I'll just show you that, and all these options are there. So I'll just quickly run this and you'll see UI in couple of. So just go to the terminal, okay, and just write here streamlit, run, and what is the name of the file? test.py. Enter. So if this library has been installed properly, you will see it is giving a URL and it will get redirected, and you will see a local host at running at port number 8501. You can see here. So hello streamlit is our display message. If you can see here, hello streamlit. Okay, then there is another thing of st.button, click me. So this is a button, click me. Okay, then there is a checkbox, I agree. Then st.radio may you can get pick one and you give the different options and the name of that particular. So pick one is the name of that particular radio button, and what are the different options, cats and dogs, are present in the form of list. Similarly you can create a select box as well. So if you write select box cats dog, it will come as a drop down menu. Also here the first select box will select either cats or dogs, but hereby can have this is a multi select box, so you can select multiple things. Okay, then here you can see here this is a slider from 0 to 100. Okay, then it's a select slider where you can select small, medium, large. So either you can select small or medium or large. Okay, this is another type of select slider. Then it is a text input also, you can write here, you can write any text. Okay, then this is a number input, so you can write number input 0 1 2. You can see here you can write this particular number. Okay, then you can also have a text area which is a larger larger. This is one single cell you will see, but in the text area you will get a larger variation. So you can press enter, you can write everything. Okay, then there is another where date input would look something like this, a calendar kind of thing. Okay, then meeting time, something like a time duration you can put here. Then one is file uploader, like browse files, and you can select to upload the file. So this is just one thing. Okay, and color picker. Okay, so very basic one. This is a web application, very basic web application that you can create. Okay, so to check more on this, just go to the streamlit.io URL and just check for the gallery components and try to explore on based on your requirement. Okay, so part 2, right now I'll be showing where how I created my own application of data analysis. Okay, and I'll give a walkthrough of that particular thing. So I have created one file called main.py. So again I will just create one more terminal and I'll just call this particular one streamlit run main.py. Great. So this is a web application now that I have created. I have this is called the sidebar. Okay, and this is the main window. In the sidebar you can just toggle this to increase or decrease the length. Also you can close it and then bring it back. The different options that are present in the sidebar: image, mark you text, and some checkboxes, radio buttons. In the main window you have some text. It's a then there is one select box and some checkbox, and here this hamburger sign is specifically for Streamlit, where if you want to rerun you can just click on this. You can go to the settings. Also in this setting, if you see, you can decide on the theme as well. So currently we'll go with the dark theme. Okay, super. Then here is another thing where it's called record as screencast, where you can utilize it to record this particular Streamlit as well and save it as a MP4 file. Other options of about section, clear cache, deploy this app. So in my next videos I'll also show you how to deploy this particular web app as well. Currently it is in a local environment, you cannot share it with your friends, but if tomorrow if you want to deploy this app to get a public URL which you can share across with your teammates, friends, anyone. Okay, to see the documentation you can click on visit Streamlit documentation, which I showed you in the initial part of the video. Okay, so this is how the web application look. First I'll give you a walkthrough of the application that I've created, and then I'll go into the video part. So if you see, the first part is the heading is coming. It has some background color, and in the left side I have my own logo, my text which is running. Okay, so here in the select box what I have done is, this web application is about data understanding and hypothesis web app, which will allow a user which can just upload any file and can do quickly a data analysis on that particular data. Okay, so I have divided this particular web app into 6 sections which can be utilized for data understanding and hypothesis checks as well. The first option is about data import. Okay, data import will have an option where you can drag and drop any file and upload it to the web app, or load from those predefined dataset as well. So that is the first section where the overall aim is to import the data. Then the second part is about data summary, where we'll be doing a data analysis and summarization of the data, profiling of the data. So I'll be going into deep into that particular part. That section would be covered under the data summary. In the third part about data pre-processing is where you will be pre-processing the data. You will be dropping some columns or some Python codes also to pre-process or select from the available options. Okay, then the other section about hypothesis testing is also there, feature evaluation and feature selection. Hypothesis testing as in the t-test, f-test, chi-square test, ANOVA test, how you can do it on the fly. This section would be covering over that part. Then the feature evaluation part is where we'll be discussing about the various techniques on which I'm evaluating the features, and on the feature selection part, the different methodologies which we can utilize to select a particular features for the machine learning model. Okay, so in this video I'll be covering majorly on the first three sections: data import, data summary, and data pre-process, and the other sections I'll be covering in the following videos. This section is about giving an overview of what we can do, how can we create a web application, and some idea about general web application that can be of our daily use. When you click on upload data, I'll be selecting the data. Okay, and if you, these are the available files, you can just click. So this was the file, and if it is loaded successfully, it is giving a green message, and we can click to view the data. Okay, loading the data, and if you see, this is my data file. Okay, it has different columns: battery power, blue, clock speed. These are the different columns, and the values we can scroll left and right. Also, we can maximize the view to see in full screen, where you can see all the columns present over here. Here also we can scroll, and once it is done, we can scroll back. So this is the first section of data import, to ensure that we can upload the data. Also, I have included one more option where if I want to upload from the predefined data set. So actually, what are the different data sets? You can see these are the different files, and I have internally made such that it is reading that file. So I'll just show you where it is in. So in this dataset folder, I have put all the files, and all these files are present in this drop down, and we can select any of this file. So if I select this, then again it's the same thing, it has loaded the data. Okay, so this was just another option. So this is the data import part. Okay, in the data summary part, we'll see that all the data has been loaded. Then the available options that I have kept here is select the top 20 rows. Okay, the moment you, this is a checkbox, the moment you click on this checkbox, the output is coming here. If you want to see the bottom 20 rows, then you can see the shape of the data set. It is 2000 rows and 21 columns. Also the list of columns we can see here. Okay, then if we want to see a summary is kind of a description of the data, like how many rows are there for that particular column, what is the average, what is the mean battery power across all the 2000 rows, then what is the standard deviation, what is the minimum value, what is the 25th percentile, 50th percentile, 75th percentile, and maximum value. Okay, similarly for all the columns, kind of a summary of to see how the data looks like. Okay, then also if you want to see the data types, battery power is of int, clock speed about float. Okay, so we can see. And in detail data profiling, if you click here in the data profiling tab, I have just mentioned that it takes few minutes to execute. So here we'll get a detailed profiling report of the data set. So it's running in the background, it will be generating that profiling report, and then it will show up on the screen. Okay, so here we'll see a detailed overview of the particular data set. So the statistics are how many variables are there, 21 variables, how many observation are there, 22,000 observation, how many missing values are there, 0%. Okay, and then how many type, all are numeric, 21 variables. Okay, if I want to select here, like if I want to see the details of the battery power, so we can see battery power has distinct values of 1094. Okay, which is a 54% distinct percentage. How many missing values? 0%. Infinite percentages are 0. Then what is the mean value? This. What is the minimum, maximum? How many zeros were there? How many negative values were there? Okay, and a histogram. So if we go into the details, we can also see statistics. What is the minimum value? 55th percentile, Q1, median, Q3, 95, IQR, interquartile range. Okay, and some descriptive about what was the kurtosis, what is the mean, mean absolute deviation, skewness, some variation. Okay, all these details. Apart from this, then the histogram part, where how the values are distributed. Okay, we can also have a look at the common values, like 1872 and 618 are the and 1589 are the top 3 most frequent values. Okay, they are repeated six times each, and then following other values. The extreme values can be seen as 501, 502, 503, 504 and 505, out of which 504 is present 5 times also. So okay, so all these, and similarly for all the other columns also we can generate this particular value. So whole this data in the data summary part, we can get a detailed profile about the data set. Okay, so the third section is about data pre-processing. Okay, in data pre-process, what I have done is, if you want to pre-process the data, what are the available options you would get. So drop columns is the first option. Here you can just select the list of column from the list of columns in that data. You can select which you do not want, and once it is done, you can just click to drop, and these columns would be dropped. If you want to create some particular columns to be categorical, so you will just select here, and if I want to make 4G, this is a numeric column. If I want to create into dummy columns for the categorical variable, from categorical to numeric, if we are creating a dummy variable, if you select this, you will see that 4G0, 4G1, basically 2 dummy variables are created using these values. Okay, then apart from this, here is the text area which can be utilized to create to have more options of data pre-processing. For example, if you, there is a column called price range, I don't want in 1 2 3, and if you want to create more of that, like I want to show of price range, instead of 1 2 3, I want to show it as 100, 200, some 300, something like that. Just a simple example I'll give. So if you see here, I'll just increase the front side. So what I'm doing, you can just write that I'm creating a new column, price range new is equal to df price range into 100, and you will press Control and enter. Okay, and then I'll just minimize again, and then you press finally click here to update the file. So see, new file is created with that. If I want to see that modified file, if you will see, you will get one extra column called price range new, which is 100, 200, 300. Okay, so just a basic example I gave where you can do. So giving this, it will dynamically run this query and generate the output. You can add many other options as well. I have just selected that. Also in the hypothesis testing part also, there are various algorithms that I have put, like t-test, z-test, ANOVA test, chi-square test, which you can do on the fly. Okay, and then in the feature evaluation part, we can, for linearity, mean ref residual, multicollinearity, homoscedasticity, so all these things are in drop down. We can select and we can click to proceed and all those things. So if you see, this is a multi select, and also pre-filled with some values. We can increase or decrease based on drop, but yeah, and in the target variable we can select. Based on that, we can have that particular full workflow. In the feature selection, I have created where how can we get to know which are the relevant features by various method of filter methods, wrapper method, embedded method, hybrid methods, so we can run and generate the output. Okay, so this is a basic web application that I have used to have an understanding of the data and hypothesis web app. Okay, this is made with made using the help of library Streamlit, and I have here in the sidebar I have included all these options. Okay, data understanding, and also in the radio button of about section I have added some text. Okay, data analysis web app, my LinkedIn profile, about section, about me. So basic understanding we can have about this part. Okay, so in the code, I'll just walk you through the code. So how the structure of the code I have written is, in my this particular home folder, I have created a dataset folder where I have put all the predefined data paths which you can utilize while data importing, or you can manually upload. Okay, and in one config functions.py where I have mentioned all the functions. written, like load data, profile reporting, summary data, pre-processed data. All these functions I have defined here. Okay, chi-square testing, t-test, f-test, z-test, ANOVA test, all these things, all these function definitions I have mentioned here. Okay, and in my main file I'm just calling these functions. Okay, so main is in my main file. I'll just walk you through. So initially I'm just importing the libraries. Main library that is imported is import streamlit as st. Okay, then all the function definitions I'm importing from the config file. Then there are some warnings which which if we want to ignore, I'll just increase the font size. Okay, yeah, so in the, if you see, to disable few warnings in the streamlit, you have an option of st dot set option depreciation warning. Just make it to false so that these warnings would be disabled. Okay, then there are some static paths that I'm utilizing. Like if you see, in the sidebar I have embedded an image, so you can utilize a feature called st.sidebar.image, and I give link of the logo, and also should I use the full column width or no. Okay, then also the marquee text, you can embed an HTML code as well. Like I have in the marquee I have written by Ashish Gopal marquee, and make sure to put this allow HTML to true. So this is this part, the logo and this marquee text. Okay, then the second section is about the user color, where this is one color that I have given, and an HTML template where I have written this heading, data understanding and hypothesis web app. So this is again an HTML template, and I have using this color, I'm putting this in the HTML temp, and under markdown I'm putting that particular. So you, this way you can actually embed an HTML code as well. So this color is the background, and this data understanding hypothesis web app is the text that I have written here. Okay, then also I have included a option of if I want to hide this brand menu. So if you see this hamburger sign and made with streamlit footer, both are gone, and if I'll uncheck, these are coming back. Okay, because in this thing you can have a settings, you can have a screencast, and all so many options are there. If you don't want, you can click here. Okay, this is this particular section. Then there are some static paths that I have defined, which I'm utilizing in the, if some files are being uploaded or downloaded, I'm just creating a dynamic folders in that particular path. Since we cannot hard code, once you will be deploying this web application, you don't know the actual folder path. So using this particular section, you can make that path as dynamic. Okay, so streamlit static path I'm defining. Okay, and then I'm creating a downloads path as well, and then I'm creating these three folders, raw data, modified data, and models folder. Okay, and there's one more option, click to clear out all the data. If I check this particular section, then all the data would be all the data which I have saved would be gone. Okay, so this particular section is removing that data from those folders. Okay, then I'm creating these folders in the folder name, so all those three folders would be created. Then I'm defining few paths for storing the raw data and the modified data after pre-processing. Okay, then if model path would be stored under the models folder. Okay, then there are different things other apart from that, other folders I'm creating under the models path. Okay, now this is my main section. So in my main section, if you see, the overview of this main section looks like I'm giving a within the try catch block. So these are the activities outer, giving you an option of data understanding and about section, and it's a radio button linked to the sidebar. Okay, so this two option, choose your step is the name that you will give to this menu, and it's a radio button, and the options that would be coming are data, understanding, and about. Okay, so I'll be creating a empty data frame, and if choice, now this is a if else if statement. If the choice outer is data understanding, do something. Okay, and if it is about, do something. Okay, so first I'll just increase. So now if my choice outer is data understanding, what we need to do, for now I've allowed CSV file types. So activities 1, data import, data summary, these are the different options which will be coming in the select box. Okay, so these select box, data import, data summary, all these options would be coming in the select box. So it is on the normal page. The earlier one was with the sidebar. Okay, but here it is linked to the normal window here. So HTML select box, the activities, and the name of that is select activities. Okay, so now based on the if else if statement, if choice 1 is data import, then call this then perform this particular action of call the file uploader, and if you want to click on load predefined data set, okay, then we all the necessary code for that is written here. Okay, and if file is uploaded, then necessary action is there. So if the file is there, then we have an option of click to delete data, and also if it is a success, show it as a success message, the green thing. So if you click here and if you go browse file and you upload a particular data set, so it is showing that green, a success file loaded successfully with the green template. So that can be achieved with ht.success. Okay, so this thing I have kept here for uploading the data, and also to view the data I have written the code. Okay, then other option, if it is data summary, call the summary data function, pass on the data. If it is data preprocess, call the preprocess data, pass on the relevant parameters. And similarly for the others section as well. Okay, so this was the internal part. If I select the data understanding, if I select the other option of about, then I'm giving is in the sidebar. So if you see here in the about section, if I'm giving in the sidebar, I'm having extra part of header, about app, then info, web app, header and info. Similarly, other things I'm giving text or images. Okay, those things are kept here. If you can see here, about me, name, this text, image, and LinkedIn profile and all. Finally, if name is main, just call the main function. So with few lines of code that you have written, you can generate your own logic of your Python script and convert it into a web application. In my upcoming videos, I'll also show you how to deploy this web app using two options. One is about deploy this app from Streamlit cloud, and also there is one more option. Earlier it was Heroku. Now I guess Heroku has stopped giving free licensing for uploading. So another option of is also there. In my upcoming videos, I'll be showing that as well. So do like to my channel. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Thank you.